Hello everybody, and welcome to Gimp. First things first, go straight to showing how to best watch the videos on the blog. Best way to watch these videos on the blog is to come here on the click on this little icon in the lower right hand corner of each of the players. That'll take you to full screen. Now you can click here to start the video. And when you're done watching the video, you can either press the escape button on your keyboard, or you can come back down here and click on this icon again, and that'll take you back to the normal size player on the screen you were on before. If you're viewing from YouTube, you can click on these four little arrows in the lower right hand corner of each of the screens, and that will take you to full screen. And the same thing can be done there also, in the way of pressing the escape key on your keyboard to go back to the regular screen, or again you can press on those four arrows in the lower right hand corner. Okay, so let's talk about the blog for a moment here and how I came up with the name Gimp. Came up with the name Gimp because I started out with a different name when I wanted to start a blog for beginners in Gimp, mostly beginners, but I'm planning to have something for everybody. But the name I had chosen was Gimp School, and I could get that name pretty much everywhere I was at, except for I started noticing it on other blogs, and then different things like that. I was finding that others had names that were either similar or exactly the same as Gimp School. So I needed something a little more unique that most likely nobody else will have. Since I was in the Marine Corps, I thought of calling it Gimp Corps. So there's Marine Corps, Peace Corps, Gimp Corps, all kinds of things like that. We're just a corps of Gimpers. All right. So like I said, these videos will be for different skill levels. Most of them, I'm assuming, will be for more basics. But then eventually, once all the basics are talked about, there'll be just other projects to do. So I'll be doing a little bit of everything, covering all the basics of Gimp, and then also projects that are for more intermediate and advanced users of Gimp. I think the best way to identify the two, not only on the pages of Gimp in the Gimp blog, but can do that visually also. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. As you see here, I'm using a light colored interface. It has this silver and blue effect. I'm thinking about going to dark interfaces then for the more advanced videos, ones that won't be covering the basics so much. So if I'm saying on the video, cut yourself out an image and keep that as a layer, and we're going to be doing some text effects, so type in your text, and we're going to do this effect to it. I won't be showing exactly everything, perhaps step by step, such as cutting out. If I say you need to start out with a cutout image, you already have to know how to do that and have one available. So I'll just switch out my interface to a darker color. Okay, so as you can see here, I have the darker interface now. Okay, so this lets you know, anybody viewing, that I won't be covering so many of the basics of how to do the project, but rather just showing the concept of how to do the projects. Okay, so about the blog itself. All the pages, it's made up of different pages. These pages here. So there's a home. We're on the home page right now, and you can tell that because it's in bold letters. And then it'll have other pages. All the pages will look pretty much the same. Okay? The only area that will change is this area with the videos in it right now. But everything on the top and on the left-hand toolbar, or whatever this area would be called, I call it a left-hand toolbar, but that area, all those will stay the same in between the different pages. Also, if I talk about in a video, you're going to need to download something. I'll have all the download links right here in a central location. That's easier than trying to copy it from somewhere else while watching the video. You can just watch the video, pause it at any time, click on the link, and it'll take you to where you need to be to grab the download. Also be linking to other websites, blogs, and channels that I think that are either kind of cool or for whatever reason, and just have them here so people can click on those. And different channels of people, mostly at YouTube, that I found their tutorials to be of good quality and good information, and that I found very useful. So I thought I would share those with you also. Also, each of the videos, I'll be backing them up on YouTube. So you can just, if ever they're not working on the blog itself, then you can click here. In case the place where I'm hosting the videos is down for site maintenance or anything else, you can just click here and it'll take you to a backup on YouTube. Click to go to a different page, and like I said, everything will look the same. The only difference will be the page you're on will be highlighted, or it will be actually in bold letters. Okay, it'll be in bold letters, and the content in the right hand margin over here where the actual videos will be different also. To see what's happening in on the blog and what videos have been published, you'll actually have to go to the different pages, because this only keeps track of what's on the main home page. So if you want to know if there's any new videos, you'll actually have to go in and check each page and look down, see if any new videos are there that you haven't seen yet. Okay, I think that's the basics for this introduction, and I hope everybody will be able to find some kind of use to get out of this